The question is, how did your parents choose your name? Do you know the answer to this? My name is Lauren. My father's middle name is Lawrence. My father is a junior. So when they chose my name, it was, since I was a female, when I don't know if they knew that in advance, actually. I don't even know if I can ask my dad this. Like, if my mom was still alive, I could definitely ask her that. But when they chose, I do know that when they chose my name, my father's middle name was Lawrence. So me being Lauren is kind of like junior in a way. You were named after a television show. Am I reading that right, Shane? Hello. You're named after your uncle. Max, thank you for the condolences about my mom. I only mention it because it's relevant. I mean, I'm like, I always try to I'm sorry for saying the word I try to be conscientious of that. Whenever I mention anything deep like that, I said two times there. Whenever I mention anything that is deep and people automatically want to be like, I'm sorry, it's cool. It's totally cool because it is relevant of who I am today, and I would hope the same for anyone that I am speaking with as well. We're having a conversation. This is all stuff that is, it's all cool. All right, let me see. Okay. Chris, you were named after Saint Christopher. And your all your siblings all have names. There it is. Well, thank you. House Isla. It's a cowboy show? Hold on. I'm an angel. Thank you. Maybe the milkman. Certified troll. But isn't that a fun thing? I will say, and I'm not trying to get solemn with this live and whatnot, but I will say, as experience of someone who has lost a parent, if you still have both of your parents and you happen to be watching this live stream, whether they're on the outs or if they're completely healthy or whatnot, make a point. I'm not telling you what you do, just highly recommend to make a point and almost do an interview of, I don't know, as if you were on E! Entertainment. How did you get here? Anything. Have them tell you any freaking stories, because I learned more about my mom during her wake with all of her friends that came out, and they're like, yeah, did you know that your mom blah, 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 blah? I'm like, no idea. And I feel like a fucking asshole that I never fucking knew this story. And I'm not trying to yuck the yum, I'm not trying to put a downplay on whatever, but for real, what would, regardless of the relationship of your parents, I'm thinking of 7 different tangents right now. If your parents are fucking dickheads and they're dickheads and you had to eliminate them from your life, power to you if they are toxic and whatever. But if they're just if they were trying their best and they had no idea, and just interview them. If there's any sort of sanity and positivity that's there, just interview them. Think of, if you just pretend you're a newscaster and you're writing a story, what do you want to fucking know? Because the shit that came to me after my mom passed away from her friends and etc., I was like, I would have loved to know that story. Jesus Christ, fuck, whatever. So that's just a side. And again, I'm not, and my intention is not to be solemn or anything. It's just holy shit, if I can offer any kind of advice, if your mom or dad or both are still living, shit, go do that. And if you have granted that they're not a piece of shit. If they're a piece of shit, they're a piece of shit. Nothing you can do. All right, I'm catching on some comment. I wish I had both. Oh, Chris 777, I'm reading your thing right now. I kind of almost want to talk to you on the side, Chris 777. VHS. Oh, well, Jennifer, that's a very nice compliment. Thank you so much. We have so many VHS tapes. I literally have kept my VCR specifically for these home movies. Ideally, the goal would be to go to a transfer store. I would like to convert the... Sorry, I had a small burp. I thought it was going to be a good one, and it was not impressive, so I just had to do a little whatever. Ideally, I would like to take the VHS tapes and convert them into digital format of some sort. I don't know what digital format means at this point. Like, do you put it on a CD? Do you put it on a DVD? I don't know. I just want it to be preserved. That's all I give a shit about. So whatever I can do with any kind of, whether it be audio or video, whatever is the highest quality that's available now with today's modern Black Mirror technology, I want to do it. Flash drive, Shane? Is that the best thing? DVD, says Steve? I don't know. Shh, armpit. Did you guys know that I make my own deodorant? I'm actually very crunchy. Mo, how are you? Thank you for the heart meme for contributing to the team. Your mom has dementia. We reminisce about her childhood and girlhood when we are together. Adam, that is so sweet. I love that. It smells like victory. I'm reading your comment, if I pronounce your name right, Lalaide. I mean, hey, that's, you know, when I live stream, so I mentioned before, and I'll say it over and over again to anyone that's passing by or anyone that's here, how I act on live stream, this is me, how I act in real life. If you were at the same bar, and I only mention bar because I am indulging on a couple of birthday cocktails today, but I also mentioned it because when specifically when my one job that I had, the auto show presenter, when I would travel the country, there was a lot of nights I went out solo. I would go out by myself, and I always make friends. I always make friends, and even side note, even when I'm not going out, if I'm just going to the grocery store, people come up to me. If anyone here can relate to that, you have a specific aura to you. This is no argument. This is not a theory. This is a thing. You have an aura to you. If people come up to you and they're just like, excuse me, like, I know you don't work here, but where is the chimichanga? like whatever. You have an approachable personality, and I am complimented by that, and I actually strive for that too. This is something that I want. I do want people to come up to me and do all these things, so it happens. No way, Jose. I had a mushroom for dinner. My brother just offered me food. I don't know what was in that tinfoil. But anyway, my point being is that, like, if you have that type of personality / aura where people just come up to you, if you and I were to team up and go out, and I'll do one thing at a time. If you already have this personality / aura, and then you match up with someone who also has that shit, oh my God, when you go out in public and do whatever. And fortunately for me, I've been in the position, specifically what I'm referring to is my auto show job that I had. I would do these auto shows. I have a few different friends that I've made, and we all have the same type of aura. People come up to you and they talk to you about anything. And then when both of you team up and you go out, like, it is a magnet for personalities and like whatever, like, and it's all great. It's amazing. I freaking love it. And it contributes to why I do these live streams, not only in TikTok, why I've been doing like forever. this one says, are you sure you can manage this black 12? I'm not gonna respond to it. I'm just gonna pin your comment. Come on. Oh my God. Thank you, Big 76. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Okay, and then Bertruce, you commented, Cody, hi! Thank you for the heart me and for contributing to the team. Bertruce, I'm reading your comment that says you're not that old. So tomorrow, in 3 hours, I will be 41. Some people consider that old. I don't consider that old. Additionally, I don't even think I'm 41. Guitar, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the early birthday wishes, Grizzly. Coming up 3 hours. But like,